Hey y'all, how y'all doing today? I hope you guys are doing good, because September child was a month, and honestly it took a while for me to get this audio out, but I am happy I'm getting it out now. Better late than never. And today's video, I want to be talking about my painting process and just showing you and walking you through my process of getting it done finally. This picture took a little while. I think it took almost 2 months to finish. All the stuff that was going on in the month of September, it kind of like got in the way of things, but we're here, we're finished, we did it. I'm so excited to talk about this piece, and I'll have like a little event session just about some of the things going on in September. Because September was a month. I don't know if it was just me. I don't know if y'all went through some things, but if you did, feel free to like share if you feel comfortable with sharing. I know YouTube is kind of not a private place, but yeah, if you feel comfortable sharing, feel free to share with me. I felt the energy, and yeah, but we're here, we're in October, like I said. So yeah, let's get into it. So my paint process usually starts with finding motivation. I usually find my reference photos on Instagram in my explore page. I tend to follow a lot of like black streetwear, and so I usually get my inspiration from the Instagram explore page, because that's usually what pops up in my feed. I did find this reference photo on Instagram. Hallelujah, it was only one stop. But if I don't find a reference photo on Instagram, I tend to go to Google and I'll just search like streetwear, sneakers, females wearing sneakers, black people wearing sneakers, and usually there I find reference photos. Once I find my reference, I start out with a sketch of the reference photo. There, I usually figure out how detailed I want to be with the line work by adding like the creases in the pants, the creases in the sweaters. I also add some shadows sometimes, so I'll like draw out the actual shadow or the highlights. But in this picture, I didn't choose to do that. I don't know why this time. And I love. I love when the models have sunglasses. I pretty much try every picture that I draw to find a picture that has a model with sunglasses on, because it is one of my favorite things to paint and draw. And I really, honestly, I don't know why. After I get the line work done, I start to go in with the paint. I'm trying to capture the highlights, I'm trying to capture the shadows, just to make sure it's a well-rounded photo and not so flat. It is 2D art, but I still want to have some things look a little closer and some things look a little further. So that is what I will be doing for a little bit more of this video. But child, let's get into this month of September. So I released this video probably about a week ago, and the audio was so disturbing to me because I was so sad at the moment that I recorded the audio that I didn't realize it was coming out in my actual voice. And now with a clear mind, I am recording this audio again. I don't know much about retrograding, but I know things tend to happen in clusters, and I know life was lifing in September. I had recently basically lost one of my friends who was really good, a really good friend of mine. We met in boot camp for UX and UI design, and basically her girlfriend didn't really understand what our friendship was, and I guess was a little insecure about our situation. I didn't want her girlfriend. I just wanted a friend. And so that sadly was the end of our friendship. The second thing that happened was one of my exes reached out to me asking me to return a gift that he had given me, which was a bracelet, which is on my wrist in this video. He was very disrespectful. It came out of left field, honestly, and it literally came the same day that my friend told me that she couldn't be my friend anymore. And so I didn't agree with the situation at that moment, but then I had a change of heart and I decided to give the bracelet back because I didn't want anything tying us together anymore. And basically, I was over the situation and I need to clear that energy away from me. The third thing that happened, which was and is still one of like the biggest things that is affecting me today and was affecting me when I recorded that video, was I had recently lost a cousin. He was very young, and I know that there has been a lot of death in this world lately. And if you are being affected by what's going on right now, I really honestly want to take a second to just remember and show our respect for those. They are in good hands now, but sometimes it is hard to understand what's going on, and just we're constantly asking why, and I feel that's okay because it doesn't make sense. But I just want to take some time to remember a great time we had with that person or people or whoever it is that you're thinking of, and just show our respect. So yeah, let's take that moment. I am a firm believer that energy cannot be created or destroyed. And I don't think that they're fully gone. I think that our memories keep them alive. And I know that sounds like a Disney movie, but I really, honestly, that's what I believe. And I believe that when we see them in our dreams, that's them coming to basically tell us that they're okay and that they're being taken care of. I hope you and we never forget the good times we shared with these people. And I hope that you know they loved you and vice versa. So, yes, cheers to them. And cheers to you for sharing that experience with me and with whoever else is watching this video. So now we are getting into the final touches. I initially chose orange for the background. I did not like it because it was clashing with the actual image and the focal point that I initially wanted for the picture. So yeah, the blue was a little bit of a more subtle feel, and it kind of matched a little bit more with the blues and the jeans and then the jackets. This is usually how I pick the background colors, by just trial and error, and I tend to end up with like 5 to 6 layers of background, and it's so thick on a piece of paper. But I think next time around I'm going to try something different, because we are technically in a recession and I cannot be wasting paint like this anymore. I just try to clean up things. I noticed the horizon line was really lumpy, so I decided to tape it down just to get that crisp line between the ground and the sky. The background is usually made up of half street and half sky. And then it also contains 5 suns or 5 moons. This piece has 5 suns in it, which is what I'm going over right now. I have yet to be able to explain why I chose to add 5 suns and moons, but this series, each picture contains one of those items. The last part of my process, which I was not able to get on camera because my phone was full and I couldn't take any more video, was the adding of the squiggly lines and also the outlining of the figures. I tend to go in with a black paintbrush marker tip and just go over like making sure the figure is popping out, making sure some of the lines are showing and defined. And then also I go in with the white gel pen to add some white squigglies to my figures. And yeah, this is the finished piece. I also made a mistake of not prepping the tape. So I am glad I was able to catch the tear on the picture, but yeah, I next time will prep the tape because it did tear my picture and it made the borders around it really weak and thin. So going into this process next time, I will definitely have enough storage in my phone to fully capture the whole video and process of my painting. Also, I will figure out the background color before I lay it down on the paper. And third, I will prep my tape. I kind of have the picture started already and I did not prep the tape, but the picture after this last one is going to be prepped because it did tear my edges. Not my hair, but the picture. So yeah, this is, like I said, the final piece. I'm so excited about it. I'm glad if you guys stayed with me through this video. Thank you. I just want to say thank you guys. I really appreciate it. This is a little sneak peek of what's coming next. Yes, I am working on it now, somewhat, but I am going to be pushing a lot harder now because I am single. I have no time to do this, to waste around, playing around. Cut that out. Things are a little tough right now as far as what's going on in the world. If you are affected by any of whatever's going on or just anything in your community, I pray you keep your head up. It's okay to take time for yourself if you need it. It's okay to cry. I just hope that you have that support group there to help you. And yeah, I love y'all. And anyway, like I said, thank you. And I hope you guys have a great week. Cheers to some water. Until next time, bye y'all.